two biggest things that are stopping me from progressing faster right now. Number one, Reels. Number two, talking too much about my goals. The number one, Reels, is pretty self-explanatory. Yesterday, when I woke up, I just got out of bed, brushed my teeth, had a shower, did some push-ups, wrote a few things in my journal, drank a coffee, and I got into work. And I worked pretty much the whole day. I worked from like 10 to like 12, then I did a 30-minute workout, then I worked from 1 to 3, and then I had a call, and then I worked from 4 to 9. You know, it's like 9 hours work. Today, when I woke up, I scrolled for 20-minute reels, and it's 7 p.m. and I haven't done shit. And I'm not able to focus. Just because of that first 20 minutes of the day that I scrolled. Right? So, what the fuck's happening? Well, it's pretty obvious. Win the morning, win the day. No reels in the morning. Just no app blockers, no shit like that. It's just, that's the rule. Like, consciously, when I wake up, I want to make the decision, and actually, I'm taking the decision that I'm not scrolling and just using my phone overall at all when I get up in the morning first few hours, and that's it. And I win the day just by that, right? And then second thing is talking about my goals too much. Talking about what I want to do too much. I'm not even gonna mention it in this video because that's the whole point. Talking it scientifically gives you the same satisfaction and dopamine as actually achieving it. People, and when you tell it to people, they're like, oh, good for you, good stuff, good luck. And when people tell that to you, it's the same as people congratulating you for actually achieving it. Like, the brain doesn't make a difference if you have a goal and people congratulate you for the fact that you have it as a goal or the fact that you have already achieved it. The brain doesn't make a difference. It just reads like accomplishment, and it feels good, so you're not hungry. Although you should be hungrier than ever because you told it to people and now you have to fulfill it. Now you have to make it happen. Because someone else already knows it, and if you don't fulfill, you feel like a loser. So it's even worse, bro. It's even fucking worse. And I do that all the time. I hop on network calls, I hop on connection calls, and because I don't have much going on for me right now, I talk about my goals. You know, like, because I don't have a... You know how in life and in business there's quiet periods and there's loud periods, because when it rains it pours. If you haven't listened to 50 Cent or watched the movie Get Rich or Die Trying or read his book with Robert Greene, The 50th Law, go and do that tonight. But when it rains it pours. It's the biggest lesson to life. It's fucking quiet, boom, everything happening all at once. And that's how life is. Right now I'm in more of a quiet period. I don't say it as an excuse because I'm working my ass off, but it is what it is, and I actually like it. I love it. I love the quiet period the same way I love the loud period. So although I'm grateful for it, I can't help but feel inferior to people when I talk to them just because they have, for example, active things happening for them right now, and I don't want to stay behind, so I talk about my goals instead. I talk about what I'm gonna do and I talk about what I wanna do like I'm doing it at the moment. And yes, I am doing it at the moment technically, but practically I'm not there yet. But yeah, that's the second thing. Just stop talking about your goals, whatever. Since I decided I want to make money online, I never told anyone I want to make online money with, and whenever I told someone, it didn't fucking work out. I'm a sheer believer that the whole reason high ticket sales and setting worked out is because here's the whole timeline. I discovered high ticket sales in July or in like June. Then I had a summer, July, August. I didn't do anything about it, but I didn't tell anyone about it either. Then in August, because I worked jobs and I gathered some money, end of August, I tried to get in a mentorship. I couldn't, so the plan was to work more jobs so I can gather the money to invest in a mentorship. I did that September, October, I worked jobs, November, I worked jobs. Then around November, I figured out I'll never be able to save that much money because it was too much for me and I was 16 and no matter the jobs I was working, I was just spending it all, bro. I'm all or nothing. When I have money, I spend it. I can fucking sit around and save like an old man. Fuck that shit. So I decided, alright, fuck it. Then I'm gonna figure it out without a mentorship. So I started applying to jobs and November, January, 3 months, I applied to jobs and I worked part-time on roles. They were shit roles. I didn't make any money on them, but I still applied every day, hopped on interviews weekly, and even landed some of these very, very, very low leverage cold outreach, cold DMs offers. And I did that for 3 months. Still, I haven't told a single soul. January comes, I decided, alright, fuck it, I'm all in. I go to school and I just, after school, that's all I do. I apply for jobs, bro. February, I stopped going to school and I paid the guy $500 to connect me with some offers and I landed the role in February. I still didn't tell anyone. So it's February by this point and it's been since June I have the idea in my mind. From June to February, it's 8 months. Didn't tell a single soul what I'm doing. Not my closest friends, not my family members, no one. In March, it was for the first time I told anyone what I was doing. On the 9th month, after I already was on an offer, and after I already have made money with it, with appointment setting. And even then, I almost still didn't talk about it for the next 3 months. My friends and my family didn't really understand what I was doing. They knew I was doing something, but I never really explained it to them. Till about like May, June. About that time, I was already making consistent money with appointment setting, etc., 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 and I started explaining more and telling more about it. But I think you see the point. It was a year since I had the idea. And I executed and I failed and I tried again and I failed and I tried again till I actually make it work, and only then I ever told it to anyone. Because I knew back then I didn't want to have the dopamine from telling it to people and from telling about it. So whenever I meet a person who, we get to talking, and usually it's what do you do right now, and then it's what do you want to do? What are your goals? And whenever I meet a person who he's not hesitant about telling his goals, but he's keeping it on the low. I got a few things going on for me, and step by step we are getting there. Lots of potential, lots of potential. I got a few things going on for me, and I'm executing step by step. I'm like, oh, you know the game, motherfucker. You know the game. So that's what I want to get back to, because reality is, bro, people won't understand your vision. Understand this. Whenever you have something that will actually succeed, a business, a product, an idea, a concept that can be successful, people won't understand it in the beginning, because the only reason it will be successful is because someone hasn't made it yet. If it existed, you wouldn't be the one who pioneered it, which means you wouldn't get the credit for it. So the sole reason people won't approve your vision in the beginning is because they don't understand. You think anybody approved Kanye's vision? You think anybody approved any one of the biggest people out there's vision? You think anyone approved Alexander the Great's vision, apart from his crazy mother? Like, you think anyone approved Nikola Tesla's vision? You think anyone approved Da Vinci's vision? You think anyone approved fucking anyone, bro? The whole reason your vision exists is because only you understand it, and you're the seer, you're God's not pawn, but your gods, god, not worker, not pawn. Instrument, yeah, you're the instrument of God, and through you God realizes this idea in matter, in earth, in our physical realm. God realizes this idea through you. That's why you get the like physical earthly rewards from it, the fame, the money, the success. It's God's idea, and he realizes through you. You are his instrument, and if it wasn't you who realized the idea, you wouldn't be God's instrument for that specific thing, and you wouldn't get the rewards for it. So never talk about your goals, except maybe with if like the technical execution stuff with your mentor, the things that are needed right now, the things that are needed for this step which you're executing at the moment to happen. But the whole vision, bro, there's no point telling it to anyone, because no one will understand it. If you're actually on your path, and if you're actually doing the thing that you're meant to do, and you're very in touch with exactly what you want out of life, if you spend a lot of time thinking about that, no one else is gonna understand it, because it hasn't happened yet. We only know what we know. So when you tell it to someone, because it doesn't exist yet in this version of reality right now, in the present, he's not gonna understand it. So what good does that gonna do to you? His opinion is nothing but pollution, and we are brainwashed every day, all day, by the things around us. Doesn't matter if you want it or not. Whatever we see, feel, hear happens to us, we are brainwashed by it, and we are affected by it. So why would you want to be affected by someone whose judgment is not accurate? You wouldn't, exactly. That's why that's what a friend of mine told me. He's bigger than me, and he was like in real estate, and his father was a business owner. And one night, we were getting back from work, because I worked for him basically, and like before we parted our ways, I was sitting in the car, I remember, and he told me, bro, remember something, Sashu, ideas are like babies. Why would you want to expose a baby to the world when it's not strong enough yet to protect itself? As soon as you say an idea out loud to the world, say a goal out loud to the world, like, the goal should be prepared to face opposition, to face judgment, to face attacks, because that's what we people do. We are like vultures. The world is hostile. Would you get your baby and put it out there in the nature and leave it for a week in the forest alone? Leave it in the middle of the city alone? No, you wouldn't, because the baby isn't strong enough to protect itself. That's why you are there to protect it, until the baby is strong enough to protect itself and eventually protect you, take care of you. That's the natural cycle. It's the same with goals and ideas. First you keep it to yourself, you nurture it, you protect it, you let it grow, develop, get stronger, get knowledgeable, until it is able to be an entity on its own. And eventually the idea is gonna take care of you. Eventually the business is gonna take care of you. Eventually the concept that you created, pioneered, whatever, you're gonna profit from it and get its like results, get the reaps, the fruits from the seeds you've put into the ground. So that's the whole concept, bro. And yeah, these are the things that are mainly stopping me at the moment. When I solve those, it's gonna be another things, and then another, and then another, and then another. That's the natural course of life. But fuck it. For now, no reels and no yap.